Hello, everyone. WB Rooks here. Something has been on my mind lately, and it's this idea of nationalism and why it's a fucking cancer. And I've even seen supposed libertarians fall for this shit. Here's the thing: I do not believe that it is consistent with the ideas of libertarianism to be a nationalist. Here's the reasoning why. Libertarianism is supposedly an individualistic philosophy. It's all about individual liberty and freedom. The Supreme Court can suck my dick otherwise. But here's the thing: nationalism is this idea of a national identity. It's a collectivist ideology just by its own very fucking nature. Why the fuck do you guys fall for this shit? I mean, there is an alt-right pipeline. I do think it exists. We wouldn't have people like fucking Liberty Hangouts if it didn't. Oh yeah, and by the way, Liberty Hangouts trying to say that libertarians are just Democrats who hate taxes. Fuck you. You don't deserve any fucking respect. The fact that I mean, you only shit your pants once, as far as we've known, but who knows? Maybe you constantly fucking do it. You know, considering what you fucking spew is nothing but diarrhea. I can expect nothing less. But we have people like Six Hexenhammer trying to portray himself as a libertarian. He's really not. He's just a basic fucking conservative. He likes to hide behind this mask of libertarianism, but when you think about it, nationalism does not fit with libertarianism. And it never will. I fail to understand why people are falling for it. Then you have people like Richard fucking Spencer, who basically is a Nazi. I'm glad the left called that out, because they were correct. Took people fucking a bit more effort than what it should have, but what can you do? Human beings, especially Americans. But the fact that this is a whole, like, this national identity thing, no. No. I'm not going to fall for this shit. Don't get me wrong, you can be patriotic about your fucking country, but don't try and be fucking exclusionary and think that you're the fucking best. We're not. In practically any way. What? We're number one in gun deaths. We're fairly low on the literacy rating. Things like that I think we should fix. And I do think that there needs to be a public school system. Definitely. And I think that there are issues. And yes, the whole critical race theory. From what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, you can comment in the fucking comment section. What critical race theory is the fact that laws and policies of the past actually do have negative consequences to the people of today. This I wouldn't necessarily disagree with. Even a current policy that is completely antithetical to the founding philosophy of this country. And this, yeah. Also, like, the idea of fixing the police definitely needs to happen, considering the shit that's been going on. It was like, oh, the Uvalde police were there during the fucking shooting and practically did jack shit. I'm still fucking just flabbergasted. But this idea of nationalism, how did this happen? I'm so fucking confused. I am so confused at Americans right now. And it's like every fucking day I see some new stupid shit and I'm just like, the fuck? I can't even be mad anymore. I just got to where I'm just like almost nothing but apathy. And it's like, Wow, there's always something new and stupid around the corner, I guess. But, like I said, like this idea of nationalistic libertarianism, wouldn't you want the most people to be free, even if it was outside of your country? And I know you have some fucking ethno-nationalists who, honestly, I wish would just bite the bullet, quite literally, considering their policies are nothing but fucking disastrous, and we've seen that even during World War II. And like, that's the thing, they want to try and say, the globalist. This is just an evolution of capitalism. How the fuck do you think capitalism works? Like, do you honestly think it's just between individuals? No, that's not really how it works. It can happen between entire groups, and what the fuck do you think a country is? Like, and even then, like, there are some problems. I don't think that we should have nots in this country. I mean, don't get me wrong, we can have various different degrees of success. I mean, qualities of individuals are always going to differ. There's no such thing as true equality. And honestly, I would find that something boring. There's always going to be winners and losers in competitions, but I think that everyone should have a baseline for a standard of living. If anything, America's baseline for the standard of living is like, yeah, you're homeless. And that is what we have. You work multiple fucking jobs and you can barely afford anything. You're always going to lose out in the end. Unless you have rich parents, you're not really going to fucking super thrive in this country. Unless you are already middle class or higher than that, there's almost no fucking way. The American dream has become just that. It's a dream. It's a fantasy that's there is no light at the end of the tunnel for my generation. And then you wonder why so many within my generation have become radicalized by the bullshittery that is nationalism. Don't get me wrong, there are some problems whenever it comes to this. And namely, I think it's just the corporations that practically run everything. Like here's the thing, there's no two sides to it. It's all both wings within the government. Guess what? They're secretly giving hand jobs to the fucking corporations. That's all they do. At least, the Democrats like to fucking they like to use the rhetoric and placate and say, we'll try and make things better. Ultimately, they don't. They don't do anything. They just practically sit on their asses. It was like, we're getting fucked, and we're not getting fucked in the good way. Like, I mean, if we're gonna get fucked, at least let it be enjoyable. This ain't enjoyable at all. It just kind of ruins our fucking lives. But, yeah. This is a short video I wanted to make. But, yeah, if you like it, comment, like, subscribe. Signing out.